Today is July 14th. It is about 12:20. This video is for the David Harrington and Julin Chang 32 kilowatt Generac installation. Their main panel is located inside of their two-car garage. They have 200 amps coming into the home. You can see the amp service on the side. The largest panel is a 60 breaker. It's not spelled out what the 60 breaker is for, but they do have a sub panel, so I'm assuming that 60 breaker is going to be for the sub panel, which the sub panel, the largest breaker, is only a 20 amp breaker. Again, let me let you have the full view of their main panel. And then the sub panel. I'm gonna go back out through the garage so I can show you the location of the generator and our installation and the access point. The easiest way to bring the generator in is gonna be on the left-hand side of the home when you come up to the home. It's gonna be right here. If you look on the plot survey, we're out of any utility easements. There's no building lines to be concerned with. But we have a 4x8 pad here. The right side of the pad will be 4 feet from this wooden fence. The back of the generator will be 18 inches from the house. So our dimensions really that we need to focus on would be 4 feet from this wooden fence and then 18 inches. The exhaust is going to be on the left-hand side going towards the back of the house or towards the back fence. These pavers will be out of the way and we'll pour a 4x8 concrete pad on site. Their utility meter is located behind the garage, and it's about 52 feet away from the generator. It is digital, it's center point, and it's not locked. Their ACs and the gas meter is located on the right side of the house. The customer has 2 pool motors, 3 ACs, and I'll show you those. So here's the pool equipment. First motor and the amperage. And we have our second motor. They have a pool heater and they do not have a regulator on that pool heater, so I have accounted for adding a regulator on this pool heater. They have 3 very efficient AC units, so I did not put a 521 compressor saver on these ACs. There really is no need for it. So instead I'm giving the Eaton surge protector for free for no charge. But here's our 5-ton AC unit. If you look at that RLA and LARA, you'll see why I didn't use a compressor saver. Let me get you the other ACs. AC. 3 very efficient units, no need for a compressor saver on these. And our gas meter is located here. It does need to be elevated for 2 pounds of pressure. We're currently at 250 CFH. That's our gas meter. All right. Let me show you my idea of how we're going to connect the gas. The electricity, I believe, is no worries, no thoughts, but the gas. Let me show you. On this job, we will be bringing out the bore machine. When I was in their attic, I did not see an attic where it can go straight through, so I couldn't see where to run the gas in the attic. But our electricity, of course, will be here and just run along the side. or we can trench the electricity too, would be great. And then there's electricity. Now, for the gas, I have measured right in the center of this generator all the way down to about 64 feet. And my thought process here is to get closer to the thinner part of the driveway. So I have 64 feet is about right, I believe, right here when I measured it. And then we drop the bore machine here. It's the, I guess, the second line coming from the driveway. We drop the bore machine right here. Bore under the driveway, well, trench from the generator to here, of course. Bore under the driveway. We're not in any utility easements, we're not in any building lines here. Once I get on this side of the driveway, we can then trench through the front yard, dig under the walkway, come up to here, and then trench straight to the gas meter, which is on the right-hand side of the house. And there it is. So I'll show that path again. Reverse. So I have charged the customer and planned for it to be trenched through this narrowest part of the driveway, or getting a little bit narrow here in the driveway. But if after actually your assessment and taking a look at it, if it is easier to do it up higher and go across, great. But I've already set it up to be about 64 feet from the generator down the lawn, and then drop the bore and trench to the gas meter after that. All right, this concludes the video of the Harrington and Chain 32 kilowatt liquid Generac generator.